High school is a time to enjoy life, meet new friends, make memories, and study hard. Susan E. Wagner High makes all of that possible. Now let's look back at how the graduating class of 2019 spent their last year as Falcons. Making our way from class to class give the students of Wagner a few minutes to walk and socialize with their friends. This is the perfect time for them to quickly catch up with their peers and faculty. Just don't take too long or else you will get caught in the hall sweep.
I never believed in what I couldn't see. I never opened my heart to all the possibilities. I know that something has changed, never felt this way. And right here tonight, this could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something new.
The first Friday of every month, students make their way into school decked out in their Wagner attire, many representing their various sports teams, clubs, or academies. They are greeted with a blue lollipop for making an effort in showing their school spirit.
Every year, 30 lucky seniors get chosen to participate in the faculty vs. students basketball game. In October, the students bonded with the staff, and despite losing, the seniors enjoyed the festivities.
Gathering around the doors of their classrooms, students watch the marching band, fall sports teams, and the clubs come together to share school pride. Sing this year was a bittersweet season for Wagner seniors. Although they took a tough loss, all the memories in which the students have made within the last 4 years will never be forgotten and will last with them throughout college.
Guys, we have another problem.
Yo, I'll handle this.
Hold you back. Put us through this. Yeah, we spent all night looking for you just to find out you were playing.
The importance of our differences actually bringing us together and to never give up hope. So thank you to all the students who inspired us here this weekend.
Cheers and excitement from Wagner students fill the bleachers as our varsity football team strides onto the field. The senior boys give it their all, knowing that this is going to be their last time playing on their home field.
In 10 years, I see myself serving justice to those who deserve it.
So within the next 10 years, I would like to have a stable job at a social media company or a fashion company like Complex Magazine, GQ Magazine, or High Snobiety.
In 10 years, I see myself traveling the world, learning new languages, meeting new people, and having a bachelor's in nursing.
In 10 years, I will be working as a nurse in a hospital.
In 10 years, I see myself out of school with a doctorate in engineering. I hope to be working and excelling in a work environment that allows me to express my love of physics and make the world a better place.
A birdie away on every play, the girls' golf team finished their season with a strong record of 7-3 and secured a spot in the playoffs.
The girls' volleyball team started off the season strong, working together through each set, bump, and spike. They had a very successful season, becoming the island champions with their 14-0 record. Resilient, the girls' tennis team accrued an 8-4 record and bounced into the playoffs.
The cross-country team started off the track year on a high note. Exiting the track, the boys continued the streak and were crowned champions again. Breaking many personal records, the girls finished strong and strive for greatness. The boys bowling team completed the season 8-2 and rolled through their 5 playoff opponents en route to the PSAL City Championship. Filled with carpool to Rab's Bowling Alley and high-priced french fries before and after practice, the girls' bowling team had a great season filled with friendship and strikes. The girls were so excited for all the success they achieved, ending off with an 8-2 record and a visit to the playoffs.
Diving into the season, the Wagner girls varsity swimming team controlled the lanes and improved with each stroke.
Wagner!
Outplaying the Staten Island competition, the boys soccer team concludes their season with a 9-1 record and a trip to the playoffs. As with every year, girls soccer dominated the island with a perfect 14-0 record and catapulted into the playoffs. Football games are in full action as the start of a new school year begins.
Practicing constantly, the boys worked hard and ended the season 5-4 and a playoff berth.
Aside from all the fun that comes along with senior year, the students still have to get all of their work done. Whether they're taking part in an AP course, Holocaust, economics, or virtual enterprising, the seniors are still cramming in loads of work into their busy schedule.
The teacher that has inspired me the most is Miss Monaco. She's motivated me for the past 4 years and always sees potential in her students, and she's the real meaning of a teacher.
Mr. Park was my greatest inspiration in Susie New Wagner High School. He was extremely humble. He taught me what to do in certain situations. He taught me how to be humble myself. He told me to keep on to that characteristic. And he always would be there for whenever I needed advice, whenever I needed help with anything.
The teacher who inspired me most would be Mr. Padula. He's my geometry teacher from sophomore year, and he made me appreciate math even more and want to continue doing math in the future.
Ms. Corzani, because she taught me more than what the curriculum assigned to her, she actually gave me life lessons from a grown and experienced point of view that will help me in life.
A teacher that really inspired me these past couple of years would probably be Mr. Miller. He has always brought this energy into the workplace that really lightens the mood and inspires kids to learn. Mr. Miller is the definition of positivity in the workplace, and he inspired me to actually pursue a career in criminal justice when I go to college.
Rolling out of bed on a Friday morning, Wagner is ready to celebrate their annual pajama day. The students of Wagner display their amazing pajamas as they enter the classroom to show off their new styles, followed by the movie Elf after school, where the students came together to celebrate before the holidays.
Ma'am, you're all set. You can follow me.
Annually, the seniors and faculty play each other in a friendly game of football. It gives everyone a chance to put the schoolwork aside and just have fun. This year, the faculty won, of course, 70-21.
Seniors dressed in black and white attire fill the main lobby and cafeteria of Wagner as they prepare to walk the stage of their last National Honor Society ceremony as a Wagner student. They celebrate their accomplishments with complimentary cookies and cupcakes following their induction into the NHS and cherish the memories by taking pictures with family and friends.
The gold candle representing character, the green candle represents leadership, and the purple candle represents service. Leadership and power.
As the performances for Wagner music students come to an end, they give their all to one of their final performances. And working very hard inside of school and out, the performance was a major success.
the intoxicating smell of the graveyard.
The students of Wagner take part in the senior play, Addams Family. The cast give their performances their all, telling the audience that it's okay to be different, and when it comes to family, they mean the world.
Can you achieve a kind of common man? One normal night, Wednesday wants one normal night, one normal night, give her just this love and coexistence.
Part of my digitalis, held fast, die cast.
Marriage often disappoints you, not each husband is a gem.
I'm crazier than you, I'm crazier than you.
Side by side, Rubias can rest. Offer you with rest.
Happy, my darling?
Oh yes, yes, completely.
And try to understand one another. The potential of the students of Susan Wagner is as limitless as the stars in the universe. So, I'm honored to have you all here once again, and I'm honored that you have decided to share in our celebration of our diversity, along with what binds us as Susan Wagner Falcons.
From the Albanian Club all the way to the Anime Club, the International Festival has it all. For the 20th straight year, the students of Wagner High came together to celebrate their multiculturalism through dances and rituals.
You had my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you I'll always share. Because
When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Talking out, I'll stick it out to the end. Now it's raining more than ever. Know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella,
My most memorable moment in Wagner was definitely performing my last show of International Festival. Me and my friend Gabby Palencia, she's my best friend, we were captains of Italian Club together this year, and we stressed over it for so long, and just seeing it all come together in the end was really great.
My most memorable moment in Wagner was winning a tight set in my quarterfinal game for volleyball. This was probably one of the most difficult games I've ever had to play, but my team stepped it up for the win. I was really proud to be captain of such a great team.
I will always fondly remember my time as a physics tutor. I hope that exposing others to the elegance and importance of the subject will help further advance our society and world.
My most memorable moment at Wagner was the Wagner senior faculty game. It was an opportunity for me and my friends to go on the home court and play in front of all these people. It was an amazing time, and even though we lost, I had the opportunity to play on the Wagner courts, and it was amazing.
My most memorable moment at Wagner would have to be taking the microphone from Mr. Modena and promoting my fruit snacks to the entire cafeteria.
Steady on the balance beam in uneven bars, the gymnastics team walked off the mats with a 6-2 record and an opportunity to enjoy the playoffs.
After a long season of cross country, the runners were prepared and their legs were fired up for the upcoming indoor season. Successful, the boys and girls celebrated for the second year in a row and took home the gold in the Borough Champions.
Attacking the net, the girls' table tennis team slammed their competitors with every point.
Watching the boys' basketball team was a great way to spend a Friday night. This year, we watched the boys play hard and fight for every rebound and point.
Led by a 1,000-point scorer, the girls' basketball team were perfect in the regular season and dribbled through the competition in the playoffs.
Dominant for the third year in a row, the boys swimming team took home the Island Championship and finished with a record of 10-0 as they splashed into the playoffs.
As cheer, dance, and step ended their season, they took the time to relive the moments and create new memories with all the seniors that were leaving. It was a bittersweet season, ending on a note they won't forget.
Pinning their counterparts, the wrestling team completed a superb season with an even record and a promising future.
My biggest role model is my mom. She always goes the extra mile for everything, and it's because of her I do the same.
So my biggest role model is Stevie Wonder. Despite being born blind, he showed me that you can truly overcome any hardships in life, even when the vision is not clear. He was able to overcome all this and still became a successful individual. He has shown me that he is truly a wonder.
My role model is my sister. She encourages me to strive for greatness and leads a path for me to follow in the future.
My biggest role model is my mom because she works super hard as a teacher in her school, and she just started this year, and she works really hard to put lessons together, and she's an art teacher, so she directs all the shows and makes all the artwork, and I wish that one day I could work as hard as her and put out a show like she does.
My biggest role model is my mom because she inspires me and pushes me to do better in every aspect of my life every day.
The students of Wagner are given the opportunity to take various classes that offer many hands-on situations, from chemistry science labs where they do experiments with Bunsen burners to being a part of the various photography or media classes that offer the students the opportunity to work with professional cameras and software.
Wagner always knows how to put on a good show. The jazz band at Wagner never fails to surprise and wow the audience with their experimental pieces that are mature for students of their age. The boys' baseball team finished the regular season with a 10-6 record and marched into the playoffs.
Swinging into the season, the girls' softball team was eager and determined to give this season their all. Filled with an exceptional team connection on and off the field, the girls accumulated 8 wins and leaped into the playoffs.
boys lacrosse team started off their season with their heads high and ready to fight. By the end, they found themselves with 6 wins and an opportunity to play in the postseason. Hard work and dedication running through their blood, girls lacrosse finished a stellar season with an 8-5 record. Formed 4 years ago, the girls' badminton team was led by seniors who have been there since that first day of practice. Quick to the birdie, the team walked out of the gym with a 7-3 record and a chance to play the best in the postseason.
With the solid 5-5 record, the boys tennis team swung into the playoffs. They strive for greatness, just like all of our teams, with one goal in mind: the championship.
Successful with each putt, the co-ed golf team left a mark on the courses with an 8-4 record and an invite to the playoffs.
After much preparation, the boys volleyball team spiked their competition and left their mark as they finished 6-4 and brought the team to playoffs for the first time in years.
Keeping pace with last year's success, the girls' flag football team finished 10-2 and a burst into the playoffs.
the final season was upon many of the Falcons, they wouldn't rest until they gave it their all. Meet after meet, the seniors swept through the competition, proved themselves, and gave it their all. Taking gold in championship meets and beating track records, the team soared. From flips to tumbling, the stunt team proved to be superior on the mats. By the time the last routine was performed, the team was 8-2 and flying into the postseason.
If I could put something in a time capsule, it would be a note to myself explaining everything going on in the present day and predictions for the future and see if they come out to be true.
If I can put something in the time capsule, I think I would put old pictures in there so I can look back and remember all the memories.
I would put my phone in the time capsule because I'd want to see all the pictures and the memories that I had with my friends during high school. Also, I'd want to see the messages to see what was going on in my life.
I would put my high school lacrosse jersey and my stick in a time capsule because it was a big part of my high school experience.
If I had to put something in a time capsule, I would put a letter explaining everything that's like in style right now and everything that's going on in the world.
Besides being fast, name something people like about fast food. Mr. Nico?
In this year's version of Family Feud, the guidance department shut out the team of football players, coaches, alumni, and team leader, Principal Cugini. Too fast with the buzzer, Gillen and Draheim accumulated points and took no prisoners.
For the steal, name a question a doctor might ask if he thought you had amnesia.
Who's the president?
I write love letters to those I love, knowing that love is a gift from above.
On Literary Day, students arrived at Wagner dressed as their favorite characters from a work of literature. They read poems and riddles to their peers and shared their favorite books through a fun approach.
Do you know who we are?
We made a smile shine a little brighter.
Filling into the auditorium, the graduating class of 2019 takes their seats as they eagerly wait to hear the speeches from the prom king and queen contestants and hear what their possible prom themes could be. The seniors carry their conversations and difficult decisions on who to vote for to the cafeteria, where they were met with tables filled with juices, bagels, breakfast pastries, and breakfast wraps.
Our students, families, and friends to tonight's Senior Awards Night ceremony.
Give it up for the class of 2019.
As graduation approached, students were selected for Senior Awards Night. After enjoying some light refreshments, they awaited the special moment of being called up in front of their senior class and presented with the gift from Principal Cugini and the rest of the Wagner staff. As our final weeks as Wagner students conclude, we fulfill the final moments together by reviewing the yearbook. Finding our way through the pages, we remember our final year, the moments experienced together, and the unforgettable memories.
My favorite TV show is The Sopranos. My friends Nick, Robbie, and Doug actually recommended it to me, so all credit goes to them.
My favorite TV show is Chopped. I love to watch it during my free time, specifically because it's full of crazy challenges and it's very entertaining to watch.
My favorite TV show is Rebelde, and it's a Mexican soap opera, and I like it because it's very entertaining and it's funny, and it just has a lot of everything.
I can't get enough of Impractical Jokers. I can watch it 24/7.
This year I found myself watching Scorpion the most because it was interesting and fun to watch.
And now, this is the top 10 reasons why Wagner students missed their homework. Number 10.
I didn't do my homework because my homework ate my dog.
Number 9.
I didn't do my homework because when I tried doing it, I would fall asleep.
Number 8.
The reason I don't have my homework is because it got lost in the hall of sleep.
Okay, come on, let's go to class now.
Number 7.
I didn't do my homework because I was probably absent.
Number 6.
I didn't do my homework because I was walking home and I saw Trippie Redd and he asked me if I wanted to go on tour with him, and that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I just had to take it.
Number 5.
I didn't do my homework because I had to take my fish to the orthopedic.
Number 4.
I didn't do my homework because I did it in my head and forgot it at home.
Number 3.
The reason why I'm missing my homework because I did my homework on my hand last night and washed it off in the shower.
Number 2.
My crystal ball said if I did my homework, I'd lose a leg. So ultimately, I wouldn't even be able to hand it in.
And now, this is the #1 reason why students are missing their homework. Number 1.
I couldn't do my homework because my room is actually hole deep, so therefore I couldn't do it.
Mr. Cugini. So let's get this party started. The only way I know how to do it is... Whoa!
The seniors were overwhelmed with excitement as they prepared to walk down the red carpet at this year's Hollywood-themed prom. The seniors celebrated the bittersweet moments as they took over the Hilton dance floor and danced the night away.
Right now, prom is wild, it's crazy, it's mad fun. Class of 2019, I love all of you, and good luck in college, boys.
Good luck, class of 2019. We're at prom right now, a lot of sweat, a lot of people, but it's okay because we're all having fun.
Congratulations to the class from us. Yeah, we passed. I barely passed.
The class of 2019 is probably my favorite class. Had a lot of memories, very fun.
Class of 2019 is having the best prom ever.
Yes, I agree.
Agreed.
I feel like Wagner has been the best experience ever, and I'm so sad to graduate, but I love Wagner and I love my school. I'm really going to miss everyone. So congrats to 2019.
It's been a great 4 years at Wagner. It's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Hey everybody, class of 2019. Good luck to everybody and whatever you're going to do in the future.
And now, before we knew it, we're graduating. As we part ways and say goodbye, the memories we made here at Wagner will always be cherished. We sit here and hold on to the last times we walked through the Wagner halls, went to a football game, basketball game, or saw a band performance. Senior year ended with a bunch of laughs, but graduation marked the first day of the rest of our lives.
Congratulations to the class of 2019.
Now it's time to show the world how high Falcons can soar. Congratulations.
Is offered to attend the Naval Academy Preparatory School to Anuga Ikaniyaki.
beautiful crowd today, I see a Wagner family here to celebrate a major milestone that we have worked so hard to reach.
Whatever you may do, however you may be contributing to our world, I thank you in advance for being the great people you will become in the future.
Matthew Troncali. Madesh Sureshwaran. Sydney Pennington. Lily Samborska. Gabby Arabida. Oscar Fung. Wenjung Zong. Sean Andres. Corvez. Yasmin Ibrahim. Amina Ibrahim. Victoria Owen. Victoria Lodato. Brandon Klein. Nicole Laxman. Richard Alfala. Victoria Marangela. Alyssa Prada. Faith Payne. Brianna Lopez.
With the powers vested in me by the New York State Board of Regents and the City of New York, I now declare your graduates of Susan Wagner High School. You may move your tassels from right to left, and congratulations.
Class of 2019, it's finally over. A 4-year journey has finally culminated in graduation. I'm so thankful for the 2 years that we got to spend together. And when I think of the class of 2019, there are some things that are going to truly stand out. From the first participants in the My Brother's Keeper program, including our first ever fellow, a winner of the New York Yankees Stonewall Scholarship. But most importantly, I will be thinking fondly of the Empowerment Project. Class of 2019, you made that happen by telling the world what you were proud of and putting it on display throughout our building. I've never been more proud to be the principal of Susan Wagner than when people came in and saw the work that you had created. So I want to say congratulations once again, and I wish you nothing but success in your future, and know that you'll always have a home here at Susan Wagner. Now before I sign off, give me 2 claps and a Falcon Boy. Woo! Congratulations.